8:04 p.m., you hit buy now. It's a $29 magnetic phone mount, not flashy, just functional. To you, it's one click. To Amazon, it's ignition. That tap sets off one of the fastest logistical chain reactions in modern commerce. Because while you're still deciding what show to watch, your package has already started to move. In Q1 of this year, Amazon confirmed 83% of Prime orders are pre-positioned within 250 miles of the customer, before the order is even placed. Your $29 order didn't need to be found. It needed to be activated. That shelf containing your item was strategically placed there hours ago. Why? Because algorithms had predicted that someone in your metro area, probably you, would hit buy now right about now. And so the mount waited, quiet, positioned, ready to move the moment you gave it permission. Amazon's anticipatory engine had already processed your neighborhood's trending items, product review spikes, and notes from return data. Stock was pushed forward, not just to your state, but to your region. This isn't logistics. This is logistics with psychic tendencies. By the time you clicked, your item was already inside a tote-lined shelf tower, fueled by battery and barcode, waiting for its story to begin. 8 hours, 4 minutes and 12 seconds p.m. Order confirmed. 8 hours, 4 minutes and 13 seconds p.m. Inventory locked and pulled from line. 8 hours, 4 minutes and 18 seconds p.m. Task routed to robotic picker system. The national supply chain has just refocused around your $129 decision. 8 minutes ago, your mount was sitting still, silent among 300,000 other products. A single part in a warehouse organism running over 20 football fields wide. No humans had touched it yet, not until now. They hum. Their internal maps drive them straight to the inventory location, spinning square shelving blocks like dancers before a stage cut. Amazon operates with more than 750,000 autonomous robots across its network. The Proteus fleet, capable of navigating freeform layouts, is now in 80% of U.S. fulfillment centers. The warehouse doesn't wait for orders, it flows around them. Within seconds, the robot aligns underneath shelf 4A14. One flick of electric torque, and the shelf is moving. Directed not by cables or tracks, but fleet-wide coordination AI. No wasted steps, no walking aisles. If you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a breakdown like this. The shelf comes to the picker, not the other way around. The picker spots the unit, scans it. Slot 4A17, confirmed. Your phone mount is now in motion.
Pickers now don't need to move more than an arm's reach. Most can process over 350-400 items per hour. But from your order's perspective, from click to touch, it took less than 10 seconds to leave the shelf.
The mount drops into a tote not based on weight, but on timing. This tote will get batched into the next outbound truck heading for your metro zone. It isn't riding alone. Everything around it, toothbrushes, cables, protein powder, socks, are grouped by delivery proximity and service level. Your item is slotted with neighborhood-bound inventory. 8:17 p.m., packaging complete. 8:18 p.m., pallet sealed, dock assigned. 8:24 p.m., manifest submitted for middle-mile trailer dispatch. 8:28 p.m., your item leaves Tampa, headed to a regional sort center in Alabama. Middle mile expansion now covers 96% of lower 48 zip codes via Amazon Run Transit. Most packages transit 300-600 miles overnight for deeper hub sorting. Your mount joins a trailer filled with other high-frequency consumer orders. Not all headed to the same city, but all headed for the same checkpoint in Amazon's regional relay, because before it flies, it must be sorted. Night falls. Truck doors close. The trailer backs away from the dock. Air brakes hiss. GPS pings successful dispatch. 39 minutes after your click, your package is already crossing state lines. After just 25 minutes in a box, your $29 phone mount is now part of a highway relay race, bound for a regional sort center, often several hundred miles away. This isn't a simple warehouse transfer. This is the middle mile, and it's where speed meets calculation. Amazon Regional Air Gateway, BHM5, Birmingham, Alabama. Route length approximately 516 miles, ETA 1:15 a.m. Amazon's own logistics algorithms choose real-time paths. A network called Amazon Freight manages trailers like chess pieces. These aren't outsourced trucks. As of 2025, Amazon's in-house trucking division handles nearly 74% of its North American middle-mile transfers. Your box rides on the third pallet, shrink-wrapped among health tech, hair dryers, and paperback books. Everyone touched by Prime. At 1:18 a.m., 1,200 miles from your front door, Your package enters its next arena because this isn't your local sort station. This is an air portal, and your box is being sorted for liftoff. Over 110 Amazon sort centers process packages from regional FCs to air and DSP routes. Zones are defined by LPP, Last Package Promise, a machine learning-driven cutoff model that balances flight timing, carrier expectation, and estimated street-level delay. Every minute here is a filtration. Packages that can't make it onto the overnight plane, they're rerouted automatically to recovery lanes for slower deliveries. Make the cut, or you lose the slot.
It's not about what the customer paid. It's about what the system committed to. If you're promised Prime overnight, your box gets bumped way ahead, no matter its size or value.
1:21 a.m. Your package reaches Zone G Sort Belt 1:24 a.m. Label scanned by AI Vision System 1:25 a.m. Assigned to Cargo Bin 0069, seating 62 items for Orlando, Tampa, and St. Pete. It's officially booked to fly. Next stop, Memphis. By 2 a.m., your mount has passed through 4 physical facilities and 2 scan audits. Only one milestone remains before daylight arrives. Flight. But not just any flight. An Amazon Air Prime jet carrying 20 metric tons of next-day promises and 1 magnetic phone mount wrapped in corrugated cardboard. Amazon Air Regional Hub BHM-5 flight code ZV-148 aircraft. Boeing 767-300ER, departure 2:32 a.m., arrival. CKV-2, Nashville Regional Air Hub, Amazon's air network. As of 2025, over 120 aircraft in rotation, 2.3 million packages sorted nightly. More than 60 air gateway hubs across the U.S., entire system coordinated down to 20-second intervals. ULD container T-42A holds 246 packages. Bound for 4 Tennessee routes, clustered using temporal zip windows designed by Amazon's real-time routing forecast engine, RFE. Your item is one of them, grouped not by product type, but by urgency. Again, you didn't pay for speed. Speed was included, because that's how Amazon wins.
The cutoff doesn't happen when the plane leaves. It happens when the cart doors close. That's the moment we lock the night.
2:16 a.m., final manifest uploaded. 2:29 a.m., all cart doors closed. 2:32 a.m., flight ZV-148. Clearance granted. 2:34 a.m., liftoff. Inside the aluminum belly of this aircraft, layered between destination codes and radio tags, your $29 mount is flying above Georgia at 39,000 feet. A small forgotten object, sealed with a barcode and a promise, soars across sleeping cities on a deadline no one talks about, but everyone's counting on. Even if you live in a city with an airport, your package might fly to a nearby Amazon Air Hub for downstream DSP efficiency. Your item was destined for the Tampa delivery station, but vertical lane density made Nashville the more efficient touchpoint. By 3:52 a.m. local time, your item has landed again. The road is calling, sortation waits, and your front door is less than 12 hours away. Your $29 mount has crossed state lines. Now it enters the tightest segment of its journey, where seconds matter more than miles, where barcode labels decide street outcomes. Welcome to the delivery station, Amazon DSN 56, Nashville, Tennessee. Here, packages are decompressed from plane pallets and reloaded by hand and software onto DSP-ready racks. Everything in this facility lands within 70 miles of its final address. From here, Amazon's algorithm isn't routing across states. It's choreographing delivery windows per building.
By this point, every item is basically speaking in zip +4. We're not thinking in cities anymore. We're thinking driveways.
730 plus operated in the U.S. as of mid-2025, 97% DS coverage within 2 hours of any zip. Above 300K population tilled 82% of packages land in sortation under 40 minutes. Your package is scanned, validated, and routed to Route 42 Prime, managed by a delivery service partner, DSP, assigned to your suburb. Amazon's route builder doesn't plan by neighborhoods. It plans by vehicle logic, driver history, weather, parking regulations, and now, AI-based street friction scores.
The algorithm learns where drivers get stuck. It doesn't just send a package where Google says is fastest, it knows where delivery actually works.
Your package was going to be delivered from Tampa, but logistics rerouted you through Nashville because 2 other high-density orders were predicted in the same zone. This was no accident. It was a calculated pivot to reduce cost without compromising time. 4:15 a.m. package scan confirms on-delivery readiness. 4:38 a.m. Assigned to Amazon van ID hash CX02521 a.m. loaded into bin slot 12, assigned as delivery stop #9. Now your mount is resting, stacked 3 deep, programmed with a delivery deadline of before 10 a.m. Amazon's driver doesn't even arrive for another hour, but your box is already on deck waiting for daylight. It's now 6:09 a.m. The driver scans in, grabs their Rabbit device, Amazon's proprietary routing phone, and opens the van. Inside, 124 packages, choreographed by size, priority, and location sequencing. This isn't a typical delivery van, it's a rolling sort algorithm.
The one rule is, last package in equal sign first out. You learn to load in reverse, top down. Otherwise, you're wasting 4 or 5 minutes every hour reshuffling.
Your mount is stop #9. But just before that, the van hits traffic near a school zone. 3 addresses change priority based on what's easiest to walk to. Rabbit logs a dynamic adjustment. Now your package is stop #7. No notification is sent to you. But the system just made a real-time decision that bumped your delivery forward by 12 minutes. 7.3 miles from your home ETA, 9:39 a.m. Condition: no signature required, porch level camera zone confirmed. As the van cruises into a neighborhood, the Rabbit device alerts, next stop, curbside delivery, walk time 42 seconds. Inside the van, your item is lifted from slot 12. The scannable barcode flashes, the door slides open, and the final sprint begins. Final mile data, Amazon DSP program, 2025 update. 80K plus drivers active under DSP contracts, 96% of US zips covered without third-party carriers, 210 AVG. Stops day in urban contracts. Delivery goal per stop, under 60 seconds.
Drivers are graded daily. Average dwell time per package, under 70 seconds. Delays aren't just inconvenient. They reduce your delivery volume cut for the next shift.
Left foot hits the curb. 9 steps to the porch. Box rotated label outward. Matched to door cam position photo taken. Timestamp logged to cloud. 9 hours 41 minutes and 6 seconds AM delivered. The photo goes into a delivery record. Your order is logged as fulfilled. And 122 more packages remain in that van. But yours, its journey, is finished. From click to curb. 1 finger, 4 scan points, 3 moving trucks, 2 air corridors, and 8 facilities, all for $29, because in Amazon's world, the item never travels alone. It travels inside a promise, not of value, but of speed. And now, it's sitting on your doormat, awaiting the next tap. That was the journey of one package, a $29 phone mount, ordered before bedtime, delivered with your morning coffee. Seems simple. But you just watched, from bin to doorstep, over 1,900 miles of real-time movement across 7 logistical thresholds. And today, that wasn't rare. That was routine. Every 24 hours, over 13 million packages move through Amazon's US fulfillment network, each with its own barcode, zip code, route, and deadline. And yes, thousands of those orders are as small as yours. Plastic, lightweight, less than a pound, less than $30. But none of them are treated small, because size doesn't matter in Amazon's economy of scale. 5.2 billion US packages expected this year, up from 4.8 billion in 2024. 72% fulfilled through Amazon's in-house supply chain. Question for you. What's the fastest delivery you've ever received? Drop your answer in the comments below. Let's see who's got the record.
At this scale, it's not about moving boxes, it's about moving probability. Products, people, and time, all accelerating together.
Every product you see arrives inside a symphony of movement. A conversation, not between people, but between systems, warehouse robots, label printers, air cargo terminals, delivery van GPS, real-time error correction AI, DSP route calculators, and the promise that everything works, even if no one sees it. Like your package was part of a silent orchestra, playing a symphony in reverse, from silence to crescendo. Every barcode, a note, every scan, a beat, and it ends on your doorstep. Each is a promise, each is a micro version of the same journey, and it's happening millions of times per day.
Most people don't know it. But when you place that order, we already had 100 others on the way to your block.
This wasn't about one item. This was about showing what modern commerce really is. Billions of dollars in machines, moving everyday things. To most people, this is a cheap product, $29. But it wasn't built that way. Because this item didn't come from a store. It came from a machine ecology that touches 4 warehouses, 3 AI decision models, 2 airfields, 1 van driving over 140 miles, and 0 human interactions by the time it's dropped at your door. Physical item, $3.80 estimated cost. Transport and fulfillment costs, warehousing, robotics, packaging, trucks, cargo, delivery. Total back-end cost, $12.98. Amazon margin, razor thin.
That entire item might net Amazon 50 cents, maybe $1, but people come back for the process, not the price.
Amazon isn't just beating stores, it's redefining the inventory to doorstep equation continuously. What costs you $29 cost them a universe of timing. You didn't just buy amount, you bought instantity, one small piece, moved with industrial precision, for a decision made in 5 seconds. But it wasn't magic, it was miles. You've seen what it takes to send one product across the country. Now imagine what happens when you send it back. Subscribe to see how Amazon reverse engineers the return journey and what they do with what you don't want anymore.